Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Vanguard. Today I'm going over the combo that I was talking about in my deck profile for premium. I know it's extremely late. I'm really sorry. I was busy with my work and busy with my schedule. Now I do have time, so I will go over it. So this is the condition after you ride for the first time as a grade 3 and then you get your axle marker. Now you have this field set up, which is your Thavas, your Tidal Assault, your Saberflow Sailor, and now depending on your condition, you might have light signals penguin soldier in your back row or not. It's completely okay. But if you have, it's an advantage. This combo is more like defensive one instead of going for completely offensive play. And I apologize for the glare. That's the only setup right now I can manage. So please avoid that. So now this is your main phase. What you do, you rest the light signal penguin soldiers to get Saber plus 5000, and then you slide Bubble Edge Draco Kid into Soul, and then now you give the ability to Thavas. So when it attacks for more than 4 times, you can draw a card. Now you start attacking. This is your first attack. You attack with Thavas for 21, and then you attack with Tidal Assault. You don't restand him. Make sure you don't restand him because you need to restand him with the Alexandros. So do not restand him when you just straight up attack, or you will have to manage some other ways around. And now you attack with your Alexandro, which is the third battle. And now depending on how many cards you have in your G zone, you will get power. And now you counterblast one, then you restand these 2 units. They will get plus, how many face up cards you have in your G zone. Now the combo starts working on. Now you attack with the Storm Rider like Thavas, and which is your 4th battle. So now you're gonna draw a card. Keep in mind you also drew cards from his drive checks, which is 3 cards already. And now you draw with the Bubble Edge Draco Kid, which is the 4th card, and then you counterblast again. Then you restand him, and then you attack again, and then you draw another card. So this total, the cards right now we have is 5 in our hand. Now you attack with him again. Now depending on how many triggers they get or not, Saberflow Sailor will hit or not hit. But the main reason is not that. You attack with her and then you retire her, and then you get 2 more cards in your hand. So in total minimum you get is 2 with Thavas because of the Bubble Edge Draco Kit, now 3 with Alexandro, which makes it 5, and now you get 2 with Saberflow Sailor, so that it's like 7 cards minimum in one turn, which will help you set up your hand as a defensive, for the defensive play for the next time, or you can go much more aggressive for the next time. Now this is another combo with, this might not happen, but if the game progresses and let's say your opponent managed to retire most of your rear guards, and now whatever you have, at least you want to make sure that you have your Thavas and your Tidal Assault, because they are one of the most important key pieces of your deck. Protect them with this mode, protect them with anything that is possible. Just don't let them die. And now if the game progresses, you're out of your Alexandros, which might not happen, or let's say your opponent damage deny you and you don't have anything except if you have only 1 counterblast left, because we need that for Thavas. So what do? Now we have Lambros, sorry. So this is the basic field you need. If you want to go really aggressive, you might have something in your this column, and you might have something in this column. But even if you only have Influent Dagger, this makes it enough column to attack with. So now you're gonna start your combo with it. So it's your first attack with Supreme Roller Storm Thavas. And then because it's the first attack, you're going to counterblast and you're going to stand him immediately. Use his skill immediately because you're using Lambros right now. So it doesn't matter if your waves exceed over 4 or more. It's completely okay. For Alexandros, we have to keep in mind that it has to attack 2nd or 3rd time. But for Lambros, you can attack as much as you want before him. So you will send him and then you attack with him again, which makes it 2 battles. And now you want to make sure to attack with Tidal Assault, which is 19. Restand him immediately and swing again. So that makes 4 battles already. And now you can attack with your Vanguard, which is Lambros, and then you're gonna stand these 2 again, and they're gonna get plus 10,000 each. So now you have, and then you will drive check 3 times. And now keep in mind that you can also apply your Bubble Edge at this time, but I believe Bubble Edge is really you want to do Bubble Edge as your first ride, because this gonna give you massive hand advantage, so you can get your key pieces in your hand. And also you want to use your Saberflow Sailor as soon as possible to set up for the next turns. So now you have stood with the Lambros with, and now you have 2 more extra attacks, and then you will attack with an Influent Dagger. And now you're going to attack with him again, which is making him 10 plus 10 from him, and then whatever the triggers you get, anything you will apply from here. Then you attack with Tarrasque again, and now, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, this attacking for 8 times, so 3 4 5 6 7 8, so you count that as well. 5 3 15 plus 7, how much that it goes to. So this is your second combo with Lambros. Now for this combo we have Alexandros, then we have Diamantes, we have Influent Dagger. Now depending on the situation, you might put Influent Dagger and Tidal Assault, however you prefer. If you're gonna apply everything on Tidal Assault, and if you're sure that Tidal Assault is gonna get more power after your trigger checks than Influent Dagger, then you put it here. Otherwise you put your Influent Dagger here because you're more confident in Influent Dagger. It depends on you. Now we have Storm Rider Diamantes. This combo is like much aggressive. This might happen at your first ride, or this might not happen at your first ride. This might happen after your second stride, but it might happen after you do your Saberflow Sailor turn, or you do the starter turn, which will give you hand advantage to give you the key pieces that you need. Now you're gonna start your combo, and now this combo will hit for, like, this combo has like kind of a complex situation, but it's not that bad, so I will go through it. So now what you're gonna do is start your turn, which is you wanna attack with Tawas first. Then you will attack with your Tidal Assault. You're not gonna restand him again, and then you're gonna attack with your Alexandros. Depending on what kind of turn is it, if it's your second turn, you are lucky because you might have flipped up so many units in your G-Zone, and you can give them massive powers. So now with his skill, you're gonna counterblast and you're gonna restand them again. Now keep in mind, you didn't use Tidal Assault skill, so you can still use his skill. And now you're gonna attack again, which is your 4th battle. So you counterblast again for him, and you restand him. And then you attack again, makes it 5. Now you attack with Tidal Assault, makes it 6. Stand him, because we didn't use his ability, now makes it 7. Now keep in mind, you wanna either do your Light Signals Penguin Soldiers turn in the act phase or not. Normally I do it, but some people don't like to do it because of the Diamante skill. But if you wanna do it, keep in mind, when you start this combo, you just rest him just like any other time we do, and give him plus 5000, or you can keep him boosted. Keep him like in this situation so it can boost much. Let's say you just I will explain why you rest him in the next combo, but let's say for you just rested him, or you just keep him like this, it doesn't matter because we are focusing on his turn now. So let's say we boost with him, we attack with him. Now use his skill Counterblast, keeping in mind that we have more Counterblast left for it. Restand him, and then we attack again. So now what we did, just count the attacks. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we have 10th battle. So this will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you attack with him, you count your attacks after 3rd battle, and attack for massive number. So this one another combo, and there will be other combo that I will explain why you rest him instead of boosting him. Yeah, so imagine for this combo we only have like 2 counterblast left, and your opponent damage denied you and didn't give you any counterblast, or you might only have 2 counterblast left. Now this combo requires in total 3 counterblast if you wanna go to full maximum attack. How do you make it? Key pieces here is your penguin. What you do, you rest him in the main phase. Now it will give the power Diamantes, which is like your restander again. And now you start your combo. Attack with him again, and then you attack with him, counterblast 1, which is, let's say here, you counterblast 1, then you restand both of them, Now you're attacking with him again. You counter blast one, you restand him, and now because it was the fourth battle, what you're gonna do, you're gonna retire him. And this will give you immediate counter charge. And now you're ready for the counter blast for your Diamantes. So now you're gonna do the same thing again. You have attacked. You can attack with him. Now you're gonna attack with Tidal Assault because you didn't use a skim stand attack, and now you're gonna attack with him. Now we have more counter blast left, so you're gonna counter blast, restand, attack, and then you will go optimal, and then you counter waves and attack. So that's how Penguin helps you. Now for this combo we're gonna use him, it's Storm of Letman Willing Tavas. Again, you don't go that much to him, like, because you can finish your opponent with the Alexandropus. Let's say your opponent's smart and he can survive all these attacks, right? And maybe he's using Rostak, which is not the case that it sounds, but anyway, every single combo that I explain has an optimal conditions. Don't get afraid, like, don't think that it's possible every single time, but 95% is possible. It has happened to me. The key piece is like you're performing your first combo that I showed you guys, which is your Saber Flow Sailor and your starter, because they will make sure that you have your pieces to perform any of these combos. It doesn't matter, you will do them order by order or anytime. It doesn't matter what kind of cards you have, but these are like your optimal situation for restanding and attacking again and again. Mostly you will finish them with the Alexandros. And now I will explain this combo, which is basically you will attack with your Vanguard at the end, because this combo will give a lot of power to your Vanguard, and it will also retire up to 10 rear guards, or maybe up to 9 or something like that. But let's start the combo. So same again, you're gonna attack with your Tavas, because it's the first battle. You restand him, attack with him again, and now it's rested. Now you're gonna attack with Tidal Assault, you restand him, and you attack with him. Now keep on mind, Tidal Assault is from 19, so you can either attack with him at the first, or you can attack after the Vanguard. But I suggest him attacking with him, because you need your Vanguard this time to get more power, not your rear guards. So do it with him. It's alright. And then you attack with Diamantes, restand him with the skill, you attack with him again, and now you can attack with him again. Now you're gonna use Influent Dagger. Right now what we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is attacking for the 8th time. And now it's a GB3 skill, so you need your according to GB3, what you need your face up units in your G zone in your Vanguard circle. So it's 8 or 9 time depending on it. So what it does, it gets plus 5000 for each time your rear guard attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 into 5, 35. It will get plus 35,000, and also your triggers and stuff like that. Not only that, it will block the grade 1s. Right now, not everybody plays grade 1 because we have grade 0 perfect guards, but it's also helpful for not let them drop those extra shields. And also what it does, each time your rear guard attacks, it will retire their opponent's the rear guards. So if you attack for 7 times, your rear guard attack for 7 times, they will retire 7 rear guards. Like if I attack with Tavas, that's the first retire. I attack with Tavas second, that's the second retire. Like depending on how many times your rear guard attacks, your opponent's rear guards will be retired, if you know what I mean. So you make, like, let's call them waves. Let's say you make 7 waves, so your opponent will retire total 7 of his or her rear guard. You can read the skill here. When this unit attacks, for each battle that a rear guard attacked during this turn, your opponent chooses one of his or her rear guards and retire it. Basically, every single time you attack, your opponent is going to retire something. So now at the end of the battle, you made around 7 or 8 waves, so your opponent has to retire 7 or 8 rear guards whenever this unit attacks. So it's a really good combo when it comes to you want to retire your opponent's rear guard. You want to be a Vanguard centric. It gives an option to be a Vanguard centric powerful attacker, and also your trigger helps. So this helps you when you play against Rostaks, because they are annoying. with their rear guards, just like Nova Grapplers or any like those tokens, especially those Neo Nectar tokens. It helps a lot. Or anything. It's not only those. Anything with more rear guards, it can get rid of it. So this is also a good combo. And the last thing to mention is that your Megiddo, if everything is going wrong, you can always go to him or her. Whatever it does is it's his skill here. I'm not gonna explain this combo because you can definitely call any card from your drop zone and you can cycle through everything. You can cycle. I mean, let's say for example you have this field set up here, and so you can attack, restand, attack. You can place it here. You can exchange the position here. Like, it's basically what it does is you change your positions of your rear guards with one another. And now what you can do is you can, let's say you attack with him again, right? And then you did this. You're gonna change the position of this to influence dagger. You're gonna attack. Now it's resting. You're gonna change position to here, and then you're gonna attack again. So basically what it does, it just changes the position of every single cards that you have, and also gives plus 5,000. And now every single card you have is plus 5,000, and you're gonna put them on the circle, axis circle, which is basically plus 10,000. So it's counted as plus 15,000 now, and you can cycle. Even if you have only one axis circle, you can use Megiddo and you can cycle that rear guard, like all of your rear guards. You can call anything anywhere and you can cycle to that circle. Just for the sake, I'll show you how it might happen. This is the skill. I'll put here. So at the end of the battle, you can, let's say I call everything here. I call this guy, and I call, you can basically call 5 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or let's say I call something like grade 3 or something, anything that has a more power. Let's say I call another Diamantes here, and we only have one circle. So what you're gonna do, you attack. Okay, let's say we have this card here. You attack, counterblast, attack. At the end of the battle, you're gonna change the position with your tidal assault here, and you're gonna put it here. You attack, again attack, and now you're gonna change the position here. So you attack, again attack, and keep in mind every single card you cycle through the axis circle, which will have plus 15,000. And now something is in your back row. You go change your position, attack, again attack, and then you change position here, and then you attack. So this is how Megiddo works, because Megiddo doesn't require you to have, let's say, only a booster or whatever, because it says at the end of the battle that this unit attacked, choose one of your other rear guard and you may exchange the position of it, and which that skill is applied to a rear guard. So you can give to any rear, I mean you can give that skill to any rear guard, and every single, those 5 rear guards, those get the skill so they can cycle through it. So yeah, those were all the combos that I explained. Keep in mind that these combos are completely in optimum situations. Sometimes you might not get this kind of key pieces what you need, but if you do your Saberflow Sailor and the starter turn properly, you will get it. Most of the times I have gotten it and I have performed this combo pretty well. Like all of those that I described has happened, and the main condition of those combo is you're not gonna finish them. Your opponent will die when you attack them with your Thavas. Basically that's the key piece. Out of every single like rear guards, your Thavas is the most important key piece that is we have in the deck, because you will apply all of your triggers, all of your criticals and everything on your Thavas, and it will attack, like it will attack for 3 times. It will start from 21, then will go to 51, 61, however you want, with 2 crits, 3 crits, whatever you apply on that. So your opponent will die down on 4th and 5th battle, like 4th and 5th, and if they can survive that, you still have your 6, 7, 8 and 9 or 10 attacks left, like around that. So you will attack optimum if you utilize your key pieces perfectly. But if everything is going on in your favor, your opponent will die from your Thavas, because it's really hard to guard against Thavas when you are attacking them with 51 with 3 or 4 crits. Yeah, let me know if you guys like this combos in the comment down below, and I might, I will take your suggestions properly, and I will also make changes in it if you guys want, but this is what I can come up with right now. It has worked really good for me. I have won so many matches, like so many battles, and I have also won championships. This is really optimal combo, and you can utilize it properly, I believe. So it's not that hard. Just keep in mind your battles, keep in mind your waves, and keep in mind your conditions. It will work properly. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Let me know if you like it. Give this video a really good thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.